So, so with hosting and distribution, as you rise, and I know no one has this, but you're going to have a lot of haters. So nobody has any haters here, right? Nobody has any haters. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So, so haters is having anger towards everyone reaching success. That's what haters is, right? So, are you prepared to lose friends? Attacks of your mind? Yeah, don't hide your light under a bushel. You make sure you shine. You're going to get haters. You're going to get smear campaigns. I've been through it and more than once. People hate me for stuff I haven't even done or haven't even said. Like, yeah, why do you hate me? Oh, I don't know. They have no reason because you're succeeding. Because whenever you succeed, that shines on their failure because they didn't do the work, right? They didn't get that fire under them. Haters aren't always a sign you're doing something wrong. Sometimes they're the evidence that you're doing something visible or something right. So if you have no haters, you're not successful, right? Because you haven't made an impact. You haven't pushed some buttons. You haven't, like, don't do it on purpose, but that sort of thing. So when you stop playing small, you become easier to criticize. People may question your goals, your methods, or your ambition, right? Because they're like, oh, she's just using her podcast to get the blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's just, that's what people say, right? Oh, well, she's kind of shady. She's just, they make up stuff, right? So not because they have better answers, but because your growth challenges their comfort. And we don't want to be in the comfort zone. So Tamika, I know that feels, might be part of why I've been in a box for so long. So that's right. So you got to take that box and you have to reconstruct or deconstruct that box. You can either thrive in that box or you can have that. So if somebody's coming at you, you can build a wall, but is the wall preventing them from coming in or is the wall preventing you from getting out? And you're walling yourself in and you can't grow. Am I right, Cheryl? Am I right? Yeah, I know. So, and that's the thing. People don't like it. So the mistake is giving your energy to the noise. Don't listen to all that, you know what I mean? It's only chatter, like barking dogs. That's all they're going to do. They're going to bark. Put a bone in their mouth, they stop. So here's a better strategy. So you want to listen for useful feedback. If there's truth in the criticism, use it to improve. Because not everybody's just trying to bring you down. Some people are honestly love you and are trying to, oh yeah, crickets. Yeah, that's why we want to keep that chat firing. I know you're writing a lot, so I'm asking a lot from you. You've got many plates and many hats, but in life sometimes it's like that. I'm a mom, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a product developer, I'm a teacher, I'm an educator, I'm this, I'm that. So then you want to ignore the emotional attacks. Not every opinion deserves a response. That's the quickest way to shut down any smear campaign. Don't engage. Because what we want to do is we want to naturally defend ourselves. No, that's not right. I'm not like that. But that's what the fuel is. That's what the fuel, because they have nothing. If you take that oxygen away from the fire, it's going to die, right? So that's what you're doing. You want to stay focused on execution. So the strongest reply is consistent progress. That's how you're going to get them, by just ignoring them and just climbing up the ladder, doing what you need to do. Because chances are, if you're hearing it, somebody's going to, somebody doesn't like it and they want to keep you small like them. Because anybody trying to bring you down, you're above. So they're already below you because they're trying to bring you down. You want to track your results. So let your actions build the evidence. So make sure you say, okay, I did this, I did this. Keep a journal. Journaling is excellent, sort of thing. Latrell, yeah, took me a long time to learn both. Had to learn to take feedback and ignore chatter because that's all it is. It's just chatter. And you don't have time for chatter. Chatter's just going to hold you back because it's just that barking dog that's, pulling on your leg that wants to pull you back, sort of thing. So your action plan for today, write down the criticism that bothers you the most. What criticism bothers you the most? Is it something about you, how you look, how you are? Is it family that says stuff about you? Is it somebody, that's not too nice to you? What is it that bothers you the most? Because if you know what your triggers are, you can heal from them, and they won't bother you anymore. So separate the facts from emotions. So you don't want the emotional stuff, you want the facts. Is they said I'm this, is that true? They said I'm a liar, is that true? No, I know who I am. I'm a good person, blah blah blah. But then again, or is it something I need to tweak? Oh, I just told a little white one, so you really want to know, and be real with yourself and be authentic with yourself. So take one improvement you can act on. So from that criticism that you wrote down, take one improvement that you can act on, then spend the rest of your energy building, right? So the same. We're shakers, right? We're building shakers. We're shaking the building. We're just going to build, build, build. So success is rarely built on by convincing everyone. Don't convince someone you're this or you're that. Show them. Let your success, let what you build speak for itself. It is built by becoming undeniable. And that's the way you're going to do it. So